What is going on, guys? And today I'm here with another NBA 2K16 rebuilding my league, and in this one we are going to be using the Denver Nuggets, as you can see. And the Denver Nuggets are in a kind of a good spot, and they're kind of not in a good spot, if that makes sense. They do have Emmanuel Mudiay, of course. Where is Mudiay? Am I missing Mudiay? No, there he is. He's a 74 overall. Okay. So we have him, and that's kind of like it that we can really build around. Like, Nikola Jokic is pretty good overall for his age. Same with Nurkic, but guys like maybe Fareed, Gallinari, Wilson Chandler aren't going to really cut it here if we want to win a title in a 3-year span. But if we also go to our trade finder, we do have the Rockets first round pick this year, and the Knicks, which should be a top 10 pick, and then we have the Trailblazers and Grizzlies picks next year. So I feel like we're sitting in a pretty good spot. I wouldn't mind just throwing up like Fareed to see what he's on the worth in the trade block. But I wouldn't mind maybe pulling him off the bench. But he's making a lot of money, and okay, I can get Kevin Love. That's interesting. That's the best deal. I think that's better than Ibaka. I like this Kevin Love deal. I think we're giving up about 17 million, and we're getting about 19 million back. So I think I'm gonna do this trade. We get Kevin Love. That's pretty good to start off. And now let's just see what I can get for like Wilson Chandler and Gallinari on the block. A good small forward would be nice. Oladipo and Tobias Harris. That's a nice deal. Darren Williams. Yeah, that's the best deal so far. I don't mind giving up my 2018 first round pick, so I'm gonna do this trade. I will probably trade Tobias Harris down the line. But for now, this is what we're going to roll with. And yeah, so I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season if we somehow make or if we make the playoffs. It's a pretty good shot. Or if we miss out on the playoffs. Alright, guys, so I'm here at the end of the regular season. Kevin Durant does win MVP. No surprise here. He always wins it. Okafor wins Rookie of the Year. No surprise there. Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man of the Year. These are kind of recurring themes now. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. CJ McCollum, Rookie. And Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. That's kind of like what the standards are after year one. I doubt we maybe got an All-NBA first, second, or third team, and it looks like we did not. Mudiay might have made... Wait, did Oladipo make an all-defensive team? No, he did not. Mudiay did make All-NBA first team. He had 11 and 4.5, not bad at all. Alright, so we did not make the playoffs, so it looks like we went 34 and 48, which is alright. That's a top 10 pick with our own. The Knicks pick we have, and the Knicks did pretty well, so that kind of sucks. And then we have the the Rockets pick. So we're going to have probably 2 lottery picks, and maybe the Knicks picks just outside the lottery. But if we go to player stats, Kevin Love 16 and 9, Joffrey Laverne 11 points, Mudiay 11, Oladipo 11, Tobias 10. I'm definitely going to look to try to trade Tobias Harris before free agency, because that also will clear up cap space to see if maybe a DeRozan's there or someone like that, or LeBron, of course. But it looks like Boston makes it to the NBA Finals, and they almost beat the Warriors. That's pretty crazy. But Stephen Curry wins MVP. KG, Duncan, Carter, Paul Pierce all retire. Alvin Gentry retires after 1 year as a head coach with the Pelicans, and Duncan, Garnett, Pierce, Allen, and Nash all go into the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to skip the draft lottery because that stuff takes forever nowadays, and it's really annoying. I guess we'll keep Mike Malone as our head coach for the 1 more year, and then we'll probably get a new head coach next year. So let's just hop up to the draft, and then I'll look at some Tobias Harris trades, and also to see... We have the 10th and the 15th pick. Okay. Oh, we did even have our first round pick this year. Damn. Alright. So, I'm going to throw Tobias Harris up there, see what his value is just like alone. That's interesting. Crowder and Bradley. Michael Conley. If I didn't have Mudiay, I would definitely have done that. Same with that deal with Jeff Teague. The next pick next year, I don't want Robin Lopez. Wesley Matthews' contract's too big. Thad Young. Don't really want to put $12 million into that. No thanks for Trevor Ariza. Don't want to get Markieff Morris. Yeah, none of these offers are looking that good. What if I threw in my 15th pick and my first round next year? Darren Williams, Thad Young. Oh, yuck. Alright, what if I did Tobias Harris and Jokic? Because maybe he has a lot of... He only has 2 stars, really? I can't get, like, a good shooting... Oh, Brook Lopez. Okay, I think I'm going to do this trade. But I don't want to give up that Trailblazers pick. What if I took away Ryan Anderson? Because I actually don't want him. Pelicans would have too many players. And then what if you give me Dante Cunningham? But I'm giving you a center back. Jameer Nelson. Or what if I gave you that pick? Okay, there we go. So we do get Brook Lopez, and we have the 10th overall pick. So I'm going to see you guys when I'm about to make my pick in the draft, because I don't plan on trading up. Alright, guys, I'm here at my 10th overall pick, and I'm not sure who I'm going to take. I'm actually going to see who the mock drafts are projecting us of taking. They have us taking Chuck Diallo from Kansas. I'm either going to take him or Chris Dunn, it looks like, but since I have Chris Moutier, I don't think I'm going to take Chris Dunn. And I think Diallo's also younger. Yeah, he's 3 years younger. So I think I'm going to take him or Henry Ellison. I'm going to take, yeah, I'm going to take Chuck Diallo. I think it's Chuck or Check. I don't know. But yeah, we take Diallo with our 10th overall pick. And I'll see you guys at rookie signings. Alright, guys, I'm here at rookie signings. And Diallo's a 72 overall. So he's going to be our backup power forward behind Kevin Love. And it was kind of weird because, Ben Simmons was the 2nd overall pick. And the player that went 1st overall was Dragon Bender, so that was pretty crazy. But I'm gonna bring back all these guys. I'm kind of happy Darrell Arthur is declining his deal, clears up $3 million in cap space for us. It looks like all these decline. That is nice to see. Qualifying offers, we have none. My free agents, no thanks for any of those. All right, how much cap space are we even gonna have? I feel like we're not gonna have that much. We have 19 million. Okay, so that can actually get us a decent player. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I had to fix something, but yeah, it looks like DeRozan and like Bradley Beal got re-signed, so I don't really see that many great players to get. I guess like a small forward. Obviously, I'm not gonna get LeBron. If I can get Harrison Barnes on a 1-year deal, like 13 million, because that's a lot of money. Definitely more than I asked for. So if I get him on a 1-year deal, that would be great. And another power forward would also be nice. Like a Brandon Bass. He's asking for a decent amount, but we do get Barnes. That is nice. And can I get Brandon Bass too? Okay, so we have 13 people on our team. And I'll just fly by this real quick. And then we'll see the player progression. And then, yeah. But we'll go through the player progression or whatever. And then we'll get into the start of the regular season. And then we'll see where we go from there. And how this team is looking. Hopefully the player progression helps us out. And hopefully Diallo can progress into somewhat of a decent player. But, player progression, it looks like Brook Lopez is our highest overall. Then we have Oladipo, Barnes, Barden, Moutier, Kevin Love, Joffrey Laverne, Nurkic, Bass, Harris, Diallo. Jameer Nelson was the only one that went down. And I definitely got to look to trade Jameer Nelson. But yeah, that'll be for me, and I'll see you guys at the start of the regular season. Guys, I'm out here at the start of the regular season, and my first thing, I'm definitely going to look to try to trade Jameer Nelson, and hopefully somebody will take his contract. I don't want to give up a first-round pick this year. I will definitely. Do I want to do this trade? Yeah, honestly, I'll do this trade because it's about the same salary cap, and Hawes deals up at the end of the year, I think. As long as Spencer Hawes doesn't have a player option, I'm fine. And, of course, he has a player option. So now I got to look to trade Spencer Hawes. I should have checked that before. And because I kind of gave up a first-round pick for that. Because he's probably going to accept that. He's not going to get $6 million on that market. Ooh, Robert Covington. Okay, I will definitely do that trade. That was easy. But if we go to the coaching lineup, I'll auto-generate. But it looks like Moutier, Oladipo, Barnes, Love, Lopez, Barden, Laverne. Alright, so this team's alright. So yeah, that'll be for me now. And let me just adjust this. We'll just say Kevin Love's first, Lopez, and then Moutier. So yeah, that'll be for me now. And I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Okay, so I'm here at the end of Season 2. And Kevin Durant wins MVP, and another Sixers rookie, and Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year, and holy crap, he had almost an MVP here. Nikola Jokic, who we just traded, wins 6th Man of the Year, and he had a nice year. Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to D'Angelo Russell, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year again. So I'm just going to scroll through these, look for any nuggets to see if we got anything, and it looks like we did not. Yeah. Looks like we didn't even get Diallo on our rookie second team. How'd Buddy Hield do? Not good. And he was the 3rd overall pick. Damn. Jamal Murray had a nice year, I guess. But we're advancing here. And we did make the playoffs as the 5th seed with the 42-40 record. So the West wasn't kind of that good this year. Yeah, it wasn't good. A lot of teams 500. You could see that hovering around 500. But player stats wise, Kevin Love had a better year. Brook Lopez had a nice year. Moutier, Laverne, Barnes, Oladipo, Barton. I'm gonna adjust the minutes here in the playoffs. Gary Harris can get like 11. Covington can get like 13, 20. I want to give my starters a lot more minutes. Like Barton can get like 25, Laverne can get 20, Nurkic can get 19. Let's give Love like 32, Barnes like 30. Oladipo that many. Actually, we'll give Gary Harris like 8, 12. All right, so I can work with 5 more minutes here. All right, there we go. Yeah. So let's see here. Can we maybe make a run here? We're facing Minnesota in the first round. They had a very nice year, and we're down 2-0 already. Okay, 2-1, nice comeback. We're down 3-1, and we get eliminated. All right. Didn't expect to do much there. I might look to try to trade Kevin Love and Brook Lopez and try to package them for like a star and also clear up cap space for free agency. It looks like no one made it to the Hall of Fame. Okay. And if we get maybe a nice draft pick, because I think we had the Grizzlies and the Trailblazers pick. How'd they do this year? Oh, okay. The Grizzlies were the worst team and the Trailblazers were there. All right, I will take that. So let's skip over draft lottery, and it looks like we have the second pick on the bottom of your screen. You can see it. Okay, I will take that. Head coach, I will offer like I'll offer hopefully all these big coaches a deal. Mike Boldenholzer and Gray. I'll offer like this Nelson guy. All right. This usually takes forever. I don't know why. But we do get this Nelson guy. He has A offense, B minus defense, and C plus potential, so that's not bad. Let's hop into the draft, and I think I'm gonna make. Okay, so they say don't take Thonmaker. Ooh, that's interesting. Because I like Thonmaker here, but trade finder. What if I just threw these two up on the block? Let's see. I can get Enos Kanter. Oh, okay. Mike Conley, Al Horford, and Dennis Schroeder. That's kind of interesting, but I don't think that would. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Favors and Gobert. Would you rather have Favors and Gobert or Lopez and Love? I want to see if I could trade Lopez straight up for Gobert. Could I do this? And I throw in a second round? Yes, please. All right, I will do that trade. And I keep Kevin Love, and I hopefully that maybe. How much is Gobert making a year? 18 million. Jesus Christ, I did not look that through. So let's see here in the draft, and I'll see. Actually, I could just start it up right now because I think actually I'll throw it up on the trade block. I'll throw up like Will Barton and my second overall pick. See what I got. Could I get anything special? I can get Jaylen Brown and the 4th pick. That's interesting. Michael Conley, no. 6th pick in Dennis Schroeder. Derek Favors in the 11th. Rondo, Luis Williams, Vucevic. Nothing. Ooh, I can get Valanciunas and Jamal Murray. That's tempting, but I don't think I'm gonna do that one. Oh, okay. Wait, that looks okay. These shades look very intriguing at the end. I can get Bradley Beal. Like, would I rather have Bradley Beal or Jason Tatum? Like, Eric Bledsoe, LaMarcus Aldridge. That I feel like I should do that. But like, could I get Kawhi Leonard too somehow? Like, if I throw in Kevin Love and you throw in like your worst player like Townsend, is this like bad for us? What if I throw in these 2 picks? Oh yeah, they're not gonna trade Kawhi. Could I trade like Will Barton and Kevin Love for LaMarcus Aldridge? Like, I will happily do that trade. Okay, there we go. We trade Will Barton and Kevin Love for LaMarcus Aldridge, and now we're heading into the NBA draft. So we just completely changed our front court. Now we have Aldridge and Gobert. I still want to see if I can get like a good small forward. What if I threw up like Diallo and my 2nd pick? Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, Conley, Kemba, and Batum, Favors, and Burks. See, some of these are really intriguing, and I feel like that's just better than drafting Jason Tatum. I can get Eric Bledsoe and I can put him at shooting guard. That's not a bad idea. Do I get Eric Bledsoe or do I go for Jason Tatum? This is tempting. I think I'm gonna go Eric Bledsoe here, actually. Yeah. Let's get this trade done. Damn, okay. Kind of going in all win now mode, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. I won't show you my draft picks, but I think I have like 2 first rounds still, or I'll see you guys at rookie signings and you can see who I draft. I'm here at rookie signings, and we had 2 second round picks, and I think I'm just gonna sign one of them, but we drafted in the first with the 12th, 14th, and 20th pick Kobe Simmons, Justin Jackson, and Malik Monk. Hopefully some of them have trade value if I want to like package them in a trade as trade bait or something. But it looks like Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry are heading to free agency. It's kind of maybe something I should have saved money for, because we are losing Barnes and Oladipo. But we do have Aldridge now, Bledsoe. Actually, yeah, we only have 11 million cap space, and that definitely can't get me Lowry. Antetokounmpo, no. Monroe, Noel, Barnes. Do I have bird rights on both of them? Probably not. Yeah, only on Oladipo, who I'm just going to bring back. I will offer Barnes a deal if he wants to accept it. Hopefully one of them accepts their deal back. But Oladipo is restricted. Alright, Barnes accepted another offer. We get Oladipo back. And yeah, so let's simulate up to player progression now. Bledsoe is our highest player, 87. Aldridge, Gobert, Moutier, Oladipo, Nurkic, Harris, Covington, Bass. And then a bunch of rookies. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of the regular season now. Guys, I'm here at the start of the regular season, and I'm just gonna see what like this first round pick and like Justin Jackson and like Townsend have on the trade block. If they have some trade value, that would be nice, because I feel like we still need some bench depth like that can play right away. And I don't think, yeah, they don't got any trade value. I can get Jokic back. That's actually very intriguing. And Glenn Robinson the third. Actually, I'm going to do this trade. Alright, so we get them back. Now, let's see what the computer auto-generates. No. We're starting Moutier. I don't care. And then Bledsoe. We're going to run kind of a small lineup. Bledsoe at shooting guard. Even though he's 6. Actually, Moutier at shooting guard. Bledsoe at point guard. Oladipo at small forward. Aldridge and Gobert. Glenn Robinson the third won't get any minutes. Harris can get 15. Covington can get like 23. Oladipo can get like 31. He can get like 33. He can get like 33. He can get like 32. He can get like 31. Alright. First scoring option, I guess, will be Bledsoe. Second will be Aldridge. Third will be Moutier. Alright, so yeah, that'll be for me now, and I'll see you guys at the end of the regular season. Hopefully, we make like a top 2 seed in the conference. Alright, guys, for the 3rd straight year, Kevin Durant wins MVP. Josh Jackson, who was actually the first overall pick in this year's draft, wins Rookie of the Year. Joffrey Laverne, of course, another former Nugget, wins 6 man. Last year was Nurkic, and this year was Joffrey Laverne. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Richaun Holmes wins Most Improved. Yeah, I don't know why. And Billy Donovan for the 3rd straight year wins Coach of the Year. That probably means they got the 1st seed. But we did have a very nice year. I just want to see if any Nuggets made these. No, we still didn't get an All-NBA team. But that's all good. But Eric Bledsoe did make all defensive 2nd team, and we ended up getting the 2nd seed. That is what I'm talking about. We went 51-31. Show you the stats. Moutier led our team in scoring. Bledsoe, you see Aldridge, Jokic, Gobert, Oladipo. Part of me kind of wants to just start Jokic at small forward, but that's not what I'm going to do. So let's give Gary Harris like 12 minutes. Let me make sure Nurkic gets like 16. Actually, he can get 10. Give Moutier 34. Give him 32. Give him 32. Or 34. Give him 34. Alright. So here we go. Who are we taking on? We are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay. Who did the Grizzlies got on their team? This is the final year, because let's see if we can win one. They have Antetokounmpo and Marcus Gasol and De'Aaron Fox. Alright, we should be able to pull this one out. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, okay. Come on, let's get the sweep. Okay, there we go. We win in 5. And we take on the Golden State Warriors. Great. Let's look at the Warriors team. Curry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That first three, Thompson, Green, Curry. We're not going to. Oh, God. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we win. All right, can we win game 3? Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Okay, comeback. No, and we get eliminated. All right. So let's see who wins it all. It is going to be the Warriors. All right, so at least we lost to the team that won it all. I'll show you guys the team. This is who we made it to the Western Conference semifinal, excuse me. Bledsoe, Aldridge, Moutier, Gobert, Oladipo, Jokic, Nurkic, Covington, Harris, Bass, Robinson III, Cunningham, Simmons, Monk, and Rathan Mayes. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment what team you want me to see use next. And yeah, that'll be for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.